almost 80 degrees this weekend, and today it's like 40. So, and then the sales directors and DIQs are getting ready to go to Nashville. And lo and behold, if I didn't check today, and it's going to be 26, I was like, this is extreme. So,
We're from the South. We're not made for that.
no, we're not made for that. So, anyway, well, y'all, we're going to get started. I got Tasha on here with me tonight, and it is January the 12th, 2026. So, I just can't even believe it. So, we just flew through what seems some people were saying December lasted 3 months. But anyway,
No,
here we are, and January is like, we're gone, So, anyway, I just wanted to say congratulations. I know that maybe some did watch the meeting from last week and everybody's kind of getting back into the swing of things. But if you didn't, I just want to congratulate y'all again. I didn't even know this, but our unit was #1 in the state of Mississippi for the month of December. So I know, Tasha, I was so excited. So my friend Cleta is the one that texts me. She goes, congratulations, #1. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she had to tell me, and I'm like, well, thank you for keeping up with that for me. I said, my unit is doing amazing things. And you know what? It's really nothing's by accident. It's because of customer service and because of the consistency that we build. So, we just keep on and on and on. So today, and I was going to share this later, but this afternoon, I had a friend of mine send me a reel from a gentleman called Daryl Black. And I did post that in our unit group. So if y'all get a chance, go back and watch it. And basically, what he talked about was being consistent, doing the right things, and keep showing up and don't quit. And he said, it's not that you don't know what to do. We all know what to do in Mary Kay, and whatever career you're in, we just have to stay consistent, stick with the plan that Mary Kay Ash made over 62 years ago. And the Bible tells us to not grow weary in doing good. And I think sometimes we fall short and like stop and we don't keep going. So that is something I really am thankful for. We are consistent, but it's, sometimes in life we kind of take a little step back, but to know that don't give up, just keep on going. So I was excited that she sent me that. A lot of times I feel like people send you things that you just need right at that moment. So there we go. I don't know if you've looked at this or not, but Tasha, Mary Kay is doing bingo. It's a consistency thing. I shared that in the group as well. And they're really, again, it's back to activity. And so last week, there were a couple of things they asked us to do, and you could probably go back and do it. But one is share on social media, like some of your favorite products on your public page and put hashtag Mary Kay Bingo, like it's your favorite things. Of course, I did time wise repair. And then also reaching out and let me think, what else was it? It was sharing that, and it was one other thing. Maybe it was sharing the opportunity. Gosh, I can't remember what it was now. And then this week, there's another challenge. So there's two per week, and they're going to do something fun at the end. Okay. Oh, host an in person beauty session or facial. Well, that's okay. You can still go back and do it. And then this week, it's talk about the Mary Kay opportunity with one new somebody. And then also use any Mary Kay digital tool such as Foundation Finder or Skin Analyzer. So if you hadn't used it, for goodness sake, use it, but send it to other people too. One of the things I was thinking about with all of us having this crazy weather, your customers are too. So they need to get another skin analyzer of their face. Because I was talking to who was I talking to? Oh, we are talking about using the retinol. It was Charla. You met Charla at the retreat. And it's the new one. It's the zero point 0.3 that you can use every night. She's like, my face is getting really, it looks great, but it's getting really flaky. I said, girl, don't forget to exfoliate. And she said, that is so true. We get caught again, consistency, but forget that exfoliation, especially this time of the year when our skin goes from so thirsty, needing hydration, and then we're using that retinol to get rid of the wrinkles, and then we're like dry again. So anyway, there's a little tip about that. But don't forget to do that, and especially make sure your customers are doing that as well. So let's see what else. I was thinking today, Tasha, about how blessed we are. Not only do we have In Touch, and then we do these meetings on Mondays, and I can record it, and you can go back and watch. And then Cleta does Boss Babe, and that's at 7 tonight, and that is created by national sales directors, and it lasts. I think this time it's 8 weeks. That's recorded as well. But just you think about it. A lot of people pay to go like continue education and stuff, and they have to pay money for it. We get this for free from the professionals that have walked it and still do. So it's such a blessing. But I just encourage anybody, if you haven't gotten on the Boss Babe this time, and we have a workbook and you can print it out, but this go around, it is recorded. I'm pretty sure it was recorded last time, and I'm gonna grab my notebook and show y'all real quick. I just started keeping everything in this workbook, Tasha, that we had at the retreat. But this time it's called It's Time. Okay, it's 2026 Boss Babe. It's time. And last week we had Lisa Madsen. She retired actually this month, and Mary Kay. She's been in, well, she was in when I joined 34 years ago. And she joined, like I said, y'all can go back and watch it, but she joined to make 70 extra dollars a week. And her commissions in Mary Kay have been 17 million. And she said it was from holding 2 skincare classes a week. Consistent, consistent, consistent. So I encourage all of us, just take that consistency to heart. But tonight is Davan Mole, or Mal, Moul, Davan. So that's what tonight's Boss Babe is about. But I wanted to recognize a consultant that has not ever missed sending me her weekly accomplishments, and it's Dianetta. She has sent her weekly accomplishment sheets to me since day one. Like every week, you can go online, and you know what I love about it? It lets us see what we're really doing, like where we're really spending time and who do we really call. And I know I'm guilty, get caught up in organization. But organization ain't gonna make you any money, okay? I realize you do have to be organized at some cases, and you do. You have to know what's going on. You have to know where your stuff is, but the activity. But she had a on the go, which means she was out and about handing out samples, or she made a sample delivery, and the girl said, "Yes, I want it," and reorder. So she had a almost $250 week. And I just really encourage us, and you're going to need it if you're working, Mary Kay, for tax purposes. You're making money, you want tax deductions, keep up with your sales. I did share this, and I have debated about it, but I have several director friends that use this program, Tasha. It's called QT Office, and I can send y'all the information about it. You do have to, like for me, I had to go in my closet and literally put everything into QT Office, all of my inventory. But the great thing about it is when you place an order with Mary Kay from here on out, you can import that order into QT Office, and you just go in there and you do your customers' receipts, and it takes it away from QT Office. Um, the other thing is it's getting time of the year for me because my husband's a farmer. We have to report our income tax by February the 28th. Anyway, I know I'm like, what happened to April 15th? But anyway, that's not for us. So this QT Office, if I put in my expenses at the end of the year, it's going to I'll be able to run a report. I will say too, on the Mary Kay invoices that you are going to import from now on, It has a place in there. It separates our shipping and our sales tax and our section one, which is retail wholesale. And you need that for the end of the year. So, I think kick starting 2026. Yes, it is a fee. It's $9. It's $10 a month. That's what it is. It's $10 a month. But I don't care what programs y'all have, y'all, you end up paying for them. It doesn't matter what program you're going to run unless you're doing something on Google Docs. And you could do that as well. But I like the fact that we can import our orders for Mary Kay. And you can literally go in there also and say, you want to keep 5 time wise repair sets. Well, when you sell one, it's going to deduct it. And there's also a place on there if you want to keep it at a minimum, maximum, whatever, you can literally punch a button. It'll send your order to Mary Kay. So it lets you know what you need to order if you want to keep it that close. I'm excited about it because I did not do that with my order I placed 2 days ago, but I am thinking about it, especially if you're not you don't know where you are in your inventory. Say you're out of town or whatever, and you're like, I have got to place this order. If it's correct, if you've done all the invoices, it'll tell you exactly what you need to replace if that's how you want to run it. So I'm excited about it. We don't have the Mary Kay app anymore. That's what I was using. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. So tonight is the deadline to get your 300 order in by midnight if you want to be on the call with National Sales Director Julia Mundy Garner. And I'll tell y'all why it's not the 15th. It's because we're all getting ready to go to leadership conference and Julia is going to do the call tomorrow night. So anyway, that's why that's like that. So I am giving away this month to everyone that places at least a 600. It's the super cute little beanie. And the girl that does this for us, y'all, she sends out my monthly prizes. The one she showed was hot pink and green, and her supplier kind of went wonky on her. And so I think the ones I'm getting are pink and red, which I like just as well or better. So I'm excited about that. So that's what that is. Um, Star Consultant, y'all, is coming up not until March 15th. However, we're going to Allen, Texas for career conference. Okay. Work your fanny off to get Star Consultant by then. And also for y'all that are wanting to move up to Red Jacket, there is going to be a lot of recognition for you. I know you would go on stage. I know there's going to be a lanyard that's nobody else is going to have unless you're in your red jacket. And, what that boils down through is you have at least 3 new people on your team. And yes, they do have to be active. Y'all know, I really think they need to be qualified. I don't, I had 2 or 3 people today place a $225 order because they're ordering their repair set. So you think about it, you have a new customer. I mean, you have a new team member and she's using the repair, or really she's using the miracle set, the ultimate miracle set. If she sells a couple of those to some family or friends, there's her 600. I mean, it's not really that hard to get a 600 this day and time. When I did my inventory, I'm like, whoa, I've got that much on hand, but it's time wise repair and clinical solutions. And when you're talking about $225 sets, $70 set. I mean, the retinol, you know what I'm saying? The boosters are 38, so it adds up really quick because I am not overstocked by any means of the matter. But anyway, there are some things on In Touch that is recognition for you when we go to career conference. So if you want to take time to look at some of that, just, do that. Or I can put a reminder out there in our group. So we could all stay focused on that. And just remember, not only do we want gold standard customer service when we do business with people, they want it too, right? So we have to deliver gold standard customer service to them. So we have really big goals this month. I'm going to be able to go when we're in Nashville this coming weekend and the part of next week. I'm going to go up and talk to them again about some things about our pro pay and all that. And have you downloaded all that, Tasha, with Stripe? Have you got all that done? Okay, you do? Okay, good. Um, I've placed a couple of CDS orders today, and it was really strange. And I'm going to talk to them when I go to Nashville because we have to go to my customers on InTouch, find her name, select as a CDS order, and it says right there, you must use your own credit card, which I knew that. Like I say, I place you an order today, Tasha. You're my customer. I place a miracle set order for you. CDS it. I have to use my credit card, but it's for half price. Okay. Then when I check out, um, it's going to go to you and I have to get your credit card and go charge it. Okay. It is a process. I don't know why they changed it like that. I don't know if it may be in scammers, who knows, and they feel like if we're the consultant that's placing the customer order, I kind of see that. We're not going to be a scammer. We're placing the order for our customer, and then the customer, I just had to go back in there and charge out my two customers' credit cards. Or they can Venmo you. So whatever works. But I had to do that twice today. I think my question to Mary Kay is going to be the processing fee on her, me using her credit card. You see what I'm saying? And then if there's another processing fee that goes into my checking account. So I'm going to find out. I know that sounds like pennies, but I'm just going to say I want to know what's going on with that. So we will know. Um, I still have ProPay that I set up that's got like almost a year on it. So that's how I'm using when I have to process their credit card, I use ProPay. Mary Kay, let's say you go to my website, the customer puts their credit card in, they're using Swipe, and that comes into your checking account. So we don't have to do anything with those customers. Um, I have told my customers if they're on my website to contact me to see if they're local, I want to go deliver their product if I have it. I also want to know, I just want to know. I had a customer local and she said before I realized what I was doing, I placed the order. I could have took it to her. She's 20 minutes from my house, but she didn't know because in the past it would come to us and then we would fulfill it, whether it was CDS um, or our own inventory. But I guarantee you it has something to do with people fraudulently placing orders and the company's trying to figure out a way to stop this stuff going on. And I get it. The other option is a lot of people are using Square. I don't have a ton of people that order with their credit card. Sometimes they say, would you prefer a check? Would you prefer? And I know people are going checkless, cashless, whatever you want to call it. But that or Venmo, PayPal, any of that, I'll take any of that. So very few of my customers use a credit card slash debit card, but that's going to be all individual, whatever your customers do, Tasha, whatever everybody else's customers do. But we do need to be aware, and I will get some more schooling on that when I go to Nashville and find out. I can read everything, but I'm a hands-on. I like for you to tell me. And so anyway, but I do want, if you want to be in your red jacket by February 28th, please let me know. I am here. I know it's quick, but you know what? Things can happen quickly. You never know. So as the guy said today, don't grow weary doing good because you know what? The harvest is going to come if you just keep working. And I believe that too. So anyway, tell me a little bit about what's going on with you, Tasha.
Well, I'm still getting over an illness. I've been sick the last 2.5, 3 weeks, and
Oh, I am sorry.
I have not pushed forward very much with the Mary Kay. Um,
That's all right.
just trying to survive again through the holidays. Uh,
Right.
I do have somebody that's trying to order a discontinued product, and so,
Yeah.
Stacy had told me, is this okay to have this conversation now?
Hang on. Let me y'all, we're fixing to talk a little extra here, but we'll see y'all next week. Actually, I will not see you next week. I will be in where will I be? Nashville. So anyway, we will see y'all in 2 weeks. But you know what?